I rise above the fear of outgrowing people. I rise above the guilt of evolving. I do not have to stay small to make others comfortable. I am allowed to change. I am allowed to grow. I am allowed to want more for myself. I rise above the idea that loyalty means self-abandonment. I rise into truth. I rise into alignment. I rise above scarcity. There is more than enough. There is enough time, enough love, enough space for me to thrive. I release the lie that I have to compete to matter. I rise into abundance. I rise into generosity. I rise into the knowing that what is mine will find me. I rise above the cycles that tried to keep me trapped. I see them now. I name them. I choose differently. I break generational silence. I break patterns not with anger, but with awareness. I rise above because I choose to be the shift. I choose to be the healing. I rise above the belief that rest is weakness. My body is sacred. My energy is valuable. I give myself permission to slow down, to unplug, to do nothing and still be worthy. I rise above hustle and into harmony. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to restore. I rise above imposter syndrome. I know what I carry. I know what I've survived. I know what I bring. I do not need to shrink to seem humble. My light helps others see. I rise above insecurity and into ownership. I claim my gifts. I claim my space. I claim my voice. I rise above silence. I rise above being overlooked, unheard, misunderstood. I speak even if my voice shakes. I express even if I've been silenced before. My words matter. My truth matters. I rise into expression. I rise into clarity. I rise into bold, heart-led communication. I rise above the fear of joy. I no longer sabotage what feels good. I let it in. I let it stay. I believe I am allowed to feel good. I rise into softness. I rise into ease. I rise into gratitude. Joy is not just for later, it's for now. I rise above the walls I built to protect myself. They served me once, but I no longer need to hide. I rise above emotional armor. I rise into connection. I rise into intimacy with others and with myself. I rise above fear and let love find me, gently. I rise above the voice that said I was behind. There is no timeline but my own. I am not late. I am in divine timing. Everything I am becoming is unfolding right on time. I rise into patience. I rise into peace. I rise with grace for my process. I rise above pressure. I do not have to carry everything. I am allowed to ask for help. I am allowed to lean on others. I rise above isolation. I rise into community. I rise into support. I rise into connection that uplifts instead of drains. I rise above avoidance. I face what I've been running from, not all at once, but step by step. I rise into courage. I rise into truth. I rise into action that comes from love, not fear. I rise above the need to be understood by everyone. I no longer translate my soul into languages that weren't made for me. I let myself be misunderstood and still move forward. I rise above approval. I rise into self-validation. I rise above resistance. I rise above stuckness. I rise above stagnancy. I move forward, even in small ways. I rise because motion creates momentum. I rise because I refuse to stay where I no longer grow. I rise above labels. I rise above boxes. I rise above categories meant to limit. I rise into full expression. I rise into authenticity that cannot be simplified. I rise into complexity. I rise into freedom. I rise above hiding my magic. I rise into my light, even when others don't understand it. I rise into the wild, the mystical, the unexplainable beauty of who I am. I rise above needing to fit. I was made to stand out. I rise above the fear of my own power. I no longer downplay what I can do. I no longer second-guess the callings that tug at my spirit. I rise into leadership. I rise into purpose. I rise into the impact I am here to make. I rise above everything I thought would break me, and here I am, whole, wiser, deeper, softer, stronger. I rise above the storm not by avoiding it, but by learning to dance in the rain. I rise with resilience in my bones. I rise with courage in my blood. I rise into my body. I return to my breath. I come home to my senses. I inhabit myself fully. I am not disconnected. I am not floating. I am grounded. I am embodied. I rise into presence. I rise into devotion, not perfection, not performance, but quiet, daily devotion to my becoming. I rise again and again, because rising is not a one-time act. It is a way of living, a way of loving, a way of remembering who I am. I rise for my ancestors. I rise for the children I may raise or inspire. I rise for everyone who couldn't. I rise for everyone who didn't know how. I rise for everyone still finding their way. I rise as a prayer. I rise as a promise. I rise above, and I keep rising. Not to escape, but to arrive. Not to leave behind, but to carry forward. Not to be seen, but to truly see myself. I rise because I was never meant to stay low. I rise because I remember who I am. I rise because I choose to. I rise above.